Hey, what's going on? It's Stokely from South Sondole. Oh my goodness, we gotta be careful, bro. Anyhow, gotta be very careful out here. Be careful with your thoughts, all of these things. So, I was I did a post maybe about, I don't know, 5 posts ago, 5 entries ago, 5 recordings ago about the research proving that fluoride is negatively affecting children's brains. Now, fluoride is put into the drinking water of many municipalities. In addition, fluoride is in toothpaste. And what they discovered was that fluoride at half of the concentration that is considered safe affects kids' brains negatively. Okay. So I'm totally against fluoridated toothpaste. I'm totally against fluoridated water. Fluoride also eats away at your bones. It doesn't have any dental, oral health benefits. Your teeth are made out of calcium and phosphorus. Now, maybe if you wanted to strip your teeth, you would want to weaken the outside so that you could strip your teeth so that, yeah. But anyhow, toothpaste is also poison. It says if you swallow toothpaste, call the poison control. Let's move on from toothpaste. Let's move on from drinking water. Toothpaste, we can avoid. Drinking water, we cannot, unless we use bottled water. But bottled water is the number one source for microplastics, so whatever. Don't freak out, though. Don't freak out. I still use pipe water to do all of my cooking. I still use pipe water to do all my cooking. I still drink bottled water on occasion. Now, I still drink bottled water almost every day, actually. But that would explain, I don't know. So, back to the fluoride now. My cousin sent me a video about tea bags. Tea bags are a double whammy. Tea bags are coated with plastic in order to help the tea bags to keep their shape. A tea bag, I was looking at an experiment where they put a tea bag in a compost heap. After 3 years, the tea bag was still there. That means that the roly-polies and the earthworms couldn't eat it. None of the insects could, and it did not decompose. And a compost heap is a warm, wet environment. So if a tea bag was made of some kind of paper material, it would basically dissolve. Matter of fact, if the tea bag was made out of paper, when you put it in your cup, it would dissolve. So they coat it with plastic so it doesn't just totally dissolve in your cup. So tea bags are coated with plastic. So when you drink tea bags and put it into hot water, it leaches into your hot water. And you drink those microplastics. You drink that solution of plastics. In addition to that, tea is a high source of fluoride also. And me, I'm a big time tea drinker. I used to drink tea with every meal. I used to drink tea, 6 times a day at my job when I'm working, just to keep myself high. Basically keep myself high, keep myself buzzed, keep myself going. I used to drink tea through like 6 times a day. And each one of those 6 times, I had 6 packs of white sugar in there. 6 packs of granulated bleached sugar in there. Abusing my body from the age of about, from about 29 all the way back to, when did I stop doing that? I stopped doing that probably when I was around 38. No, not even 38. Yeah, about 38. I did that for 9 years straight. Well, I cut back on the sugar. No, I didn't. I did that for about 9 years straight. Multiple cups of tea, fluoride, microplastics, sugar. Dosing myself with it, poisoning myself with it. Anyhow, but you learn better, you know better. So I'm on the cusp of ordering some diffusers so that I can put my tea, crushed up tea leaves inside of it, put the diffuser inside my water and drink it that way. That way I don't have to eat the microplastics, and I'm going to try to stay away from these fluoridated teas. I think one of the number one fluoridated teas are green tea and black tea. But you can check that for yourself. I was looking at a graph yesterday, but let me see if I can pull it up, because I'm having a multiple. I just left a voicemail for somebody. They might cut me off by calling back, and I'm also having a dispute with someone about something else, about something, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Let's just ask Copilot so I don't have to search through all the documentation. All right. Let's see here. Type it in. Teas with most fluoride. It wouldn't help me spell it. Anyhow, I'm gonna ask Microsoft Copilot, what are the teas with the most fluoride? Let's see. Here's a quick, let's see. Black tea and green tea. Well, just like I said, those are the number one ones that I drink. I drank so much black tea, so much Lipton black tea, and now I'm a big drinker of green tea. Green tea is touted as an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and a mood enhancer. Well, not mood enhancer, but it helps your mood. And I'm down in a lot of green tea, so maybe I have to reduce it to one a day. But I've cut out adding sugar to my tea, but I'm still being fluoridated, so my brain is still being negatively affected. Fortunately, my son, he doesn't like tea at all. So it's black tea is the worst, green tea is second, oolong tea is third, white tea is fourth, and it says herbal tea. I don't know what that means. No fluoride. Okay, it says herbal tea has no fluoride. Herbal teas have no fluoride. Okay, so what do they mean by herbal tea? What do you mean by herbal tea? Expound on that. Okay, I'm not going to expound on it because I'm driving right now. I don't want to be distracted while I'm driving. So, I suggest you stick to herbal teas, then get away from the black tea. I really don't like Lipton. Not just Lipton, but I really don't like black tea. I like herbal teas. I like to, I mostly get like Celestial seasonings or whatever, but even Celestial seasoning or even some of the Lipton fancy brands, they come in a straight up plastic container, a straight up plastic tea bag. I thought it was fancy, like they have these little fancy triangular tea bags. Anyhow, there used to be a company named Tivana that used to be in the mall over here in Roosevelt Field Mall. Oh man, that was like me going to the museum. That was like such a fancy place. I was so happy to be into that store. But anyhow, Starbucks purchased Tivana, and then they closed all the Tivana stores. I don't know why that happened, but unfortunately that's what happened. But Tivana, man, whoa. Used to go in there, they used to make you tea. You could make tea there. You could buy teas, you could buy pots, you could buy diffusers, just anything that you wanted related to tea. Regarding paraphernalia, they had it there. Regarding bags of tea, they had it there. If you want to get something like that now, you got to go in real life, like walk into a store, you got to go to an apothecary. It was wonderful. But anyhow, that's just what I want to hop on and talk about. Something that's top of mind, that's health related. And anything health related, in my opinion, is still beauty related, because I think your most beautiful self is yourself that is feeling good. Whether that's emotionally, psychologically, physically, spiritually, just feeling good, that's beauty right there. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about using drugs. I'm not talking about getting high. I'm not talking about no. That's unsustainable. It should all come from you and come from a manageable, sustainable place that doesn't put you over the top. And I wasn't living in a sustainable place by downing 6 cups of tea. Not only was the tea full of plastics, the paper cups that I was drinking out of were probably coated with some kind of polymer, some kind of plastic also. Hopefully, I was hoping that they were coated with paraffin, but the melting point of a lot of waxes is something like, I mean, at least, okay, for instance, sauce ondulé, the wax, which is candelilla wax, has a melting point of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Beeswax melts at around, I think, 165, maybe 135 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. The water that I'm putting in my cup is at 212. So that cannot be wax in that paper cup. So I would suggest, if you want to drink out of paper cups, drink something cold. And I would suggest, if you're going to drink anything hot, bring your own cup. Bring your own cup to work. Bring your own porcelain cup. Leave it in your desk. Put it on your table, whatever the case may be. Styrofoam, now, I don't know if styrofoam leaches, because styrofoam, I mean, I don't think styrofoam really, I don't know what the melting point of styrofoam is, but if it's anywhere close to 212 or anywhere close to 300, I wouldn't trust it. But I don't see styrofoam cups around anymore. I see paper cups around, but even paper cups aren't good. Like I said, they're coated also. So, hey, that's it for now. If I keep talking, I'm just gonna be saying nothing. Thanks for listening.